Okay, we're going to go over the spinal cord structures here on what we call the old spinal cord model, because it's the older of the two different models that we have. I'll start by looking at identifying the difference between the gray matter and the white matter. The gray matter is this region right here. It's often described as being shaped like a butterfly or the letter H, but this is that gray area here. Here's the gray matter here on this view. And then the white matter is all of this area here, as well as all these areas here on this view. Now, looking solely at the gray matter here for a moment, we see the gray commissure here is that bridge that allows communication between the two sides of the gray matter. And we can see that gray commissure here as well. And right in the middle of the gray commissure, we have this central canal, right, which is a hollow tube that essentially runs vertically through the spinal cord. Right, so we see that central canal here and here. Now, looking at the areas within the gray matter, we have the horns or column. Now, horns or column can be used interchangeably, but you do have to make sure that you say of gray matter when you're identifying them, because the term column is used with white areas in the white matter as well, right? So we've got the posterior horns or columns here of the gray matter. We have the lateral horns or columns of the gray matter here and here, or here and here. And then we have the anterior horns or columns of the gray matter here, and again here. Now, turning our attention to the white matter, right? We're looking, first we'll identify the anterior median fissure here, or that anterior median fissure here, as well as the posterior median sulcus here, or posterior median sulcus here. Now, the anterior white commissure is this portion here, or here, and the posterior white commissure is this area here, or here on this view. Now, as for the columns or funiculi or funiculus, right? We have the posterior column or funiculus here, or here, here, here. We have the lateral column or funiculus here and here, or here and here. And then finally the anterior column or funiculus here and here. Lastly, we have what we call the dorsal or posterior root ganglion, and we can see that posterior dorsal root ganglion here, 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 or here.